Hi 7 Blue Tide Bunny Gaming, how's it going? Bunny Gaming was first. His hi message showed up first by like less than a second. Bro, I've only done 88 to 100 one time because I have to guess the pattern and do it. But I've guessed the pattern in this run like 3 times. Also, it shows my light is off. Let me turn that off real quick. Bunny Gaming was first on my screen, which is I think how the YouTube servers see it. But sometimes if you send messages at like the same time, yours will show up first on your screen. I do not want to operate in darkness. So now we have light. Hi Slinky, how's it going? I tried to tweak the straight fly a little bit, but I think it's too easy now. So let me buff it a bit. And I predict I'll beat this when I stop dying at places that I shouldn't die. I feel like this is too low now. Like the gap is too big, so it's too easy. So let me put it closer. What layer is this on? Oh, that layer. So let me put it up 1 and then down like 2 pixels. So now it's like 10 pixels harder. Tried playing Waterfall on Lemon yesterday. I would imagine that Waterfall would crash on a Lemon. It could barely run on my PC. Why does it auto-correct LBM to Lemon? Hi Connor, doing good, how are you? I don't know how I'm dying there. Because it used to be that the hitbox of the blue orb was too small. So sometimes you would hit the mini portal but not be able to hit the blue orb, but then I made the blue orb bigger. But you still can miss it sometimes, so I'm kind of debating whether or not I should make this even bigger. But I don't know if that would be, like... I don't know, because I feel like it's not really supposed to be a timing, you're just supposed to hit it. But we'll see. Favorite extreme verified, Centipede. Hi Foxyar, how's it going? Calling maybe is getting put on the list on the 12th. It takes 1 month unless the level's top 1. Indisputably top 1, that is. It's been list policy for the past, as long as I can remember, at least 6 years. But I guess curious if you've been playing on and off for like a year and a half, either like insane demon or easy extreme probably. Say anywhere from like 9 cycles to IQ. Yo, thank you for the €2. I can't read the name. For some reason it just says X. Unless the name is just X. But thank you very much for the €2. I appreciate it greatly. Why do I keep dying to the straight fly? It's not like I don't know. Sometimes I go too low, sometimes I go too high. But like it's always very high or very low. Like I'm never in the middle. Wait, where does so this ends? I don't even know. I feel like I should be better at the straight fly. Zentifax, okay. I thought it was, but I didn't remember if I was misremembering because like I haven't seen your name in a little bit. Yeah, thank you very much for the €2. Hi, Jesus Diaz. Welcome. I did the wave twice in a row. I'm gonna just ignore that death and pretend that it didn't happen. So I do go from 0, that would be depressing. Your call was yesterday, congratulations. Let me play Slaughterhouse for a sec to try to warm up. There's a lot of fast clicks. Hi Jaska, welcome. Nearly beat Friday Vortex today. Congratulations. Good luck finishing it off. Ko is an intimidating one. Alright, back to not Slaughterhouse. Yeah, they're pretty fun to do. NoClip is such a good tool to learn like hard levels like that. Cause like you get all the click patterns down, you don't just get like one part of the time. Dang, it's been 2 years in the past day. That's crazy. How hard is this? Not that hard. Thanks for the like spike, Robert. Yeah, my bad, in effect. My school schedule kind of just works out that way. Oh, I did not mean to go in the other. Two, three, five. I gotta beat it first. Hopefully it don't take too long. Hopefully you can play it sooner than later, but we'll see. Is this a main list? Yes. Would be a pretty good jump for a lowest to a bit harder. I mean, yeah. Depends when you throw a waterfall in there. chat. Is there literally like no viewers? Like, why is nobody talking? $176. It's probably like literally zero. I'll wait to play it real. Hi Toss, welcome. I am aware. I should have stopped playing this level because nobody cares about it and get to like Slaughterhouse. And then I'll get viewers. So it's not my channel because whenever Noctil streams on it, he gets like 60. It's just me in this level. It's fine though, what can you do? I just have to stop being trash and then I'll get the viewers. True. What the heck? Oh, not 1,767 yet. Only 177. No, undo changes. I did not mean to click that. There we go. Oh, it's my 10th death at 48. Somehow. Hi, Mechachef, welcome. Hi, Foxyar, welcome back. Hi, Travasaurus. It's been a while since I've seen you around. How you doing? I think literally Sinister Silence was the last time I talked to you. Going on 3 years? That's not good. I think it's this part right now, which is weird because I did the wave twice in a row earlier today already, but it's fine. The part I died to 5 times in a row. It's janky, does it flow well? Spam is trash, everything else is good. REH 146. Ideally, I'll get to how many? I'm at 178 wave attempts right now. Not wave, 40 attempts right now. I'd like to get to 200 by the end of today, which is kind of lofty, but I think it's doable because I don't have this time constraint really today. We'll see. just have to stay a little consistent, and that'll be fine. Go, cause why not skip whatever real collection of messages. Dang, I got a grade posted, and I was like, oh no, I'm cooked, because I thought that I made dumb mistakes, but I got 24.75 out of 25, so I guess I was not cooked. You did some math today. Let's go. What math? Pre-calculus? Oh nah. Pre-calculus is trash, bruh. Simplifying square roots though, not too bad, you got that. But they got you like factoring in and stuff. And pulling out whatever can simplify down to like integer. Maybe give me like square root of 8. The best today was real. Square root 2? No way. Go. I think I've determined what like sets my mood for the stream, because I recognize like 3 streams ago I was in a really good mood. Yesterday and the day before I was in a really bad mood. But like outside of the game, like I'm completely fine. But I think it's like the first five minutes of chat. Because I noticed today, like the first 5 minutes, chat was chatting. Chat was like talking about fun topics to talk about, and I was chilling. And then even though I had like 0 viewers for the next like 20 minutes after that, I was able to ride off feeling good, and now I still feel good. But maybe if I can identify that, then I can figure out how to not be upset like on normal times when the chat's not like exceptional. You talk about more math? Yes, you do. Talk about like calculus or something fun. It gets so much better after pre-calculus, but pre-calculus is like, it's the barrier to like freedom. Like you just gotta suck it up and get through that so you can get to the fun stuff. Bro, limits are so easy. It's literally just like you see what the equation is gonna be. Like there's some stipulations, like it's gotta be continuous and stuff, and it can't be undefined. Well, I mean, actually it can be if it. Like it's just like, if it looks like it's gonna go to infinity, the limit's infinity. If it looks like it's going to this number, then the limit's this number. And the limit from the left and the right can be different, because sometimes like you'll have a function that's like, it's a line and then it goes up to another line, and from this side it'll be approaching one thing and the other side will be approaching another thing. It's really easy. And then there's some like derivative stuff that you can do to find limits with stuff that you wouldn't be able to, like sine of x over x as x approaches 0. L'Hopital rule, and its peak. But derivatives and integrals clear limits in terms of fun. They're just a little harder because there's stuff that you gotta remember for like the rules. But if they're like puzzles, are so much fun. You didn't think it is very easy. I mean, it's more or less self-explanatory. It's just you have to remember the couple conditions when it doesn't work. But limits are really there to define derivatives. Which the limit definition of derivative is kind of buns, but it'll open up the door for derivatives which are not buns at all, and they're peak. Hi Plush, welcome. Let's prove 0 to the 0 equals 0 some more. Depends on the context. It's indeterminate though, in general. So completely infinitely equals 0. You can't just, I mean, the reason it's not 0 is because like there's two different things at play. So the limit of like x to the x, actually I'm pretty sure it's 1, the limit, but it's because like in theory 0 times anything shouldn't be 0, but like if you check like 0.1 to the 0.1, 0.01 to the 0.01, etc., like you just keep going smaller and smaller, it'll get closer to 1. So it's indeterminate because there's like two different properties that like it kind of needs to uphold, but it just doesn't. So it is indeterminate, so you can't say anything conclusively. Hi, Heart Eyes, super welcome. Hi, Mort, welcome. Every attempt I spend on this level is one attempt. That's very insightful. Spirituality, reality. I don't know, I think reality, spirituality sounds better. But to each their own. Stay of the day. You'll see. Once you hear a bit longer, it'll become evident. Hi Shadow Girl, welcome. You actually zoinked into my house. That's crazy. It's a long walk from like, where does he live? Like Illinois or something? No wait, doesn't he live in Kansas? Zoink has gotta be like the only person in Kansas. You ever travel to Montana? Does Montana get list points if you change your flag to Montana? Hi Wallman, welcome. I'm gonna play this for a sec. Warm up my finger again. Back to this. Hi Zafkiel, welcome. Please never know if I've ever had a bad math teacher. High school math, no. I chose my high school specifically because of the math and the math team. So, I mean, technically I had like an online math class 1 year because I was doing pre-calc online and just in the math team class as my math class in person. And online classes are always trash. So, but other than that, no, not in high school. But when I was in 11th grade, I was doing Calc 2 at college, and that professor was garbage. He made mistakes like almost every class, and he completely skipped out on sequences and series, which is one of the most important parts of Calc 2. So he was trash, but none of my high school professors or other college professors have been trash. Always verify levels that look like firework. My bad. Remember when you said you're gonna... Yes, I do, now that you mention it. Did you do that? Why have I died here 3 times today? It doesn't make sense. Like, I literally just went to practice it after the last time I died there and did it 5 times in a row because it's, like, easy. And I've only died there how many times? Like, 10? Like, it's not a choke point, I'm just selling. As always, isn't Thanatos notoriously random and difficult? He's saying Athanasia. Oh, wait, okay, hold on. Let me read the back. I didn't expect so many chat messages while I was doing that attempt. Clear today, 5.8k attempts. GG, GOAT. Hi, Mr. Stark, welcome. Then Athanasia is not harder than a Thanatos. I can see it. It doesn't. I wouldn't say it looks harder based on the eye test. But I think of Flame Wall, it's probably the best top 1 the game will ever have, if it is top 1. And if not, it'll be like one of the best levels the game has ever had. Not one solo play this. If it gets rated, absolutely not. I mean, if it doesn't get rated, absolutely not. Go on factor and go. What does that mean? Thanatos inconsistent first half. Drop is the only good part. Yeah, I can see that as well. Flame Wall will not take years to get a rating because there's multiple GD mods who have parts in it, and pretty much every famous content creator and stuff. It's basically like Misanthrope but new gen. So like it doesn't have as many like old names, but it's got like every current name. Plus, Rob Top will get too much hate if it didn't get rated, similar to if Grief doesn't get rated. So it's going either way. Top. We love him. Schrodinger's chat. When I got looking at the chat, the amount of messages are random, but as soon as I glance over the message are set in stone, that is fair enough. Who needs Schrodinger's cat when you got Schrodinger's chat? That was 3 cat. 1, 2, 2. How's Noctil doing on flashbang? He's been taking a break to try to beat 7 club step. He's just been getting a bit unlucky on it. As soon as he finishes that, he's going back to grinding flashbang. Not using CBF flashbang? No. Hi Anarch, welcome. Hi Daniel. Hi Dasani, welcome. And teacher made 36 and final class says post 0 something you tell. Yeah, that's like reasonable, but my Calc 2 professor was not. He had a bad semester. No excuse for that, bro. Yeah, Noctil's really anti-CBF, or pretty anti-CBF, but I said that if he adds a CBF blocker, it's getting removed when the level gets uploaded, so he's not doing that. So my bad for stuttering so much. Naturally, I think I have a bit of a stuttering issue because I try to talk, or like I talk slower than my brain works. So whenever I'm like not thinking, I stutter like crazy. And normally I sit there and think about what I'm trying to say before I say it, so I'm chilling. But it comes out more when I'm like tired and stuff, or when I'm just like not locked in and talking. Who was alive for 10 hours yesterday? It's just really good for like lower quality PCs and just like avoiding lag issues. It literally just evens the playing field. Like, I don't have issues with people not using CBF, but I think if you add a CBF blocker to your level, that just makes you a really bad person because you're basically punishing people who want to play your level for RobTop being stupid. The only person who should be punished is RobTop, not like the normal, reasonable person. But hi, Greatest Pineapple Man, welcome. Not Greatest Pineapple Man, Greatest Pineapple Ever. I mixed the Greatest Pineapple with the man and the What's Up Man, as you can probably tell. My bad. That's what I mean about talking too fast. You can reality the spirituality, but can you spirituality the reality? Maybe. Alright, guys, I left my earbud case in the other room, so I'm only stuck with the left earbud. You surpass me in list points, you get aura. I'm Morg Flame Gaming, welcome. Alright, let me warm up for a sec again. to not slaughterhouse. You're a ninja, that's crazy. What's the best level clues a new hardest that's at least above Slaughterhouse? Oof, above Slaughterhouse. I don't know, whatever's top one, because then there's more aura. In a couple months, I'll be able to say flashbang. There's no reason to care about rates. It's just what one, like, 30-year-old man thinks. It doesn't mean anything. If you care about rates, it'll just lead to sadness and despair. As obviously, middle-aged man is detached from gaming community. Oh no, I lose 2.5 list points. Think I'm better than Raves? No. I don't think I'm better than a single person you know the name of. Within reason. Obviously not like I'm better than EVW or something, but I don't know more than that. Why am I dying at this queue today, bro? It's like easy timing. There's like an insane human section. Poor little UW tries his best. He does try his best. He's like 30, so like good for him for still being decent at the game. But your friends are on the list? I doubt it. like Robert. Rob Top doesn't have goodness in his heart. What key am I using? The M key. Your friends are like 40 list points. They're probably still better than me. Why? This part's so easy. The third weight is like not remotely supposed to count. Okay, I have no hope. I'm just going from 0. Hopefully pineapple. Good luck with deadlier club step. Cosmic cone. you're trash, bro. I've only gotten to the wave like 5 times today. What am I doing? Bruh, hi Delightful, welcome. My consistency is terrible, Delightful. I'm very bad at this game. I have no reason to be so inconsistent, but that's just how it goes because I'm a bad player. What I think is Silent Crapless, it has spam, so it's a trash level. But the deco looks good, so it would be good if it was auto. However, your gameplay is the most important factor in a game that you play, so therefore, deco doesn't matter. Unless it's auto. Should be Menace someday. I am not good enough for that. I have other hard levels that I want to prioritize. I can beat Eyes in the Water, I can beat Menace. Well, I can't beat Eyes in the Water if I were going to play it today. It would take me like 2 years. I am aware of that. What am I doing? This should be paying me $1,000. I beat Cobwebs. He paid me $100. I beat Cobwebs. Money is money. There's one level I'd put in museum. What would it be? ICDX, because then I never have to play it. Because it's locked up in the museum. 200 spots, that's a bit much, no? Is it not on the list too? How's it ranked 200 spots too? 200 spots overrated. I mean, underrated. Obviously can't do a session with top 1, true. Never heard of cobwebs, cap. Wait, do you have to click slower there? That UFO spam is like the only hard part of this ending. But it is very hard, so therefore impossible. Negative 67th place. Low-key just super buff Citra, true. I don't know, I feel like Unknown and Cobwebs have a ton of endurance involved because they're so short, so you always get to the parts with a billion trillion CPS. So you're just constantly going at max speed, and it just hurts. Like, playing that level for 2 minutes just now made my arm hurt a lot. Can't imagine like actually trying to beat it. Clearly losing on Cabo settings list mods are real. Bro, I am not getting 200 wave attempts today. It's been an hour and I've gotten 5. What am I doing, bro? God, dude. What happened? Why am I so bad at the easy cube today? And the easy, like, I'm good at all the hard stuff. It's just the easy stuff. Like, 48 is supposed to be the easy section of the wave. The cube is just easy in general. But I just keep dying with it, even though I can do the hard stuff. That doesn't make sense. Like, I need to hear a reasonable explanation for this. Like, what is this? Why am I dying here, bro? Going down into the block. Friend fell asleep in pre-calc. Average pre-calc experience. I'm waiting for Freddy Dash to send me a file. He has not sent me this file yet. What is Freddy doing? Oh my goodness, why am I here? I have so much space, it's not even close. Blah. Oh my god, dude. No wait, that's 4 times today. Why? I did it 5 times in a row, literally immediately after dying there the last time, and it's the easiest section of the whole level. Like, this is the easiest wave part by far. Like, why do I just mind block the easy stuff? It doesn't make sense. Why am I like this, bro? I'm gonna die here every time now, so I'm gonna mind block it. I'm just so bad at this game, dude. I'm just so bad. I'm never beating this level over. It's gonna take me like another 2 months. Like, normally I can picture like beating levels and I'm pretty far into them, but like I can't even picture beating this soon. Like, I cannot see a world where I beat this soon in like November. What are my thoughts on Grief? It's really awesome, and it's so shameful that it has spam in it, because it would be such a good level if it wasn't like genetics based. And also, doggy took play testing more seriously and didn't die of bugs and then be like, oh wow, that's a bug, let me not fix it because I don't want to. To make it easier or whatever he said. Oh my god, dude, come on, bro. Why am I doing this? Bro. See you, Toss. Have a great day. Oh my god, dude. What is this, man? I have a whole 2-block slope, and I just miss it. I've only died there one other time, ever. 43 times 2 now. Why? AI-generated deaths, bro. How am I able to sight read the pattern? I'm not. If I could sight read the pattern, I would have beat this in 3 days instead of 51 plus. Are you stupid? There's no way I've died there 5 times today. 4 of those times at this exact same 100th of a percentage. What am I doing? Why? I keep practicing it, and then I do it, and I go from 0, and then I don't do it. I've died here 9 times before today, And I've died here, what, 6 times today? Oh my god, dude. What happened to practice makes perfect? Why is practice just making me trash? I don't even care about getting a wave twice in a row, because that should be the expected outcome. Because I have 46,000 attempts at this level. So trash. Easy 40 inches. And also, this is pathetic. I have a whole block of space. I somehow land in that spike. Okay, I'm just trash. I'm gonna nerf that timing even though it is free because I don't want to be stupid and I do it from 0. And I'll still manage somehow. You know, let's just cope with my lack of skill. Sure, let's do that. Sure, let's do this too. Why not? Why can I not even type? Can't play the game, can't type. Just trash all around. Am I the one who made this level? I am not. And I'm gonna die there. Oh my god, dude. How are you so high up? What are you doing? Is this insane or extreme demon? Yes. Why am I like this? Did I make mayhem? No, I did not. I did not make the levels. I just play them. Oh my god, bro, I'm so bad. It's not really a balance issue, it's just people don't play test levels. Especially not easy levels, they're just like, oh okay, it's easy, I don't care how it plays. They just farm them for CP and that's about it. Why am I doing this? It's not remotely challenging. So bad, dude. Actually, let's play final layout. That's fast clicks moving back to. I must be getting whacked a lot then. I am so bad at this game. Hi, Freddy. How's it going? Seeing exact happy time level 3. I did not see that, but interesting. I mean, trash stuff gets rated every day, so like, what a surprise. Hi Wave Blast, welcome. That flame wall does because it's from like 3 years ago almost and was before the level got buffed to actually be hard. It's just like the raw layout from the original layout showcase. Oh my god. Yeah. Let's play 400 flame wall. For a sec. Maybe I can do the wave one time. Yeah, no, I cannot do the wave. Tips on Project Nexus, in general, every tip for this game is just practice more. Like, there's not really any level specific stuff. If you're struggling that part, play it more and get better at it. Oh my god, dude, what the heck? This level is very easy, just jump over the spikes. Oh my goodness. Viper UFO is too hard because it's UFO. And it's hard UFO. What do I go to college for? I do a major mechanical engineering and math. That's all, Freddie. Thank you. Back from 0. Swing is good. You gotta be the worst player to ever touch this game, dude. What the heck is wrong with you, bro? How do you do that? Like, how stupid are you? Why did I die there? I can't even clip it because shadow play never works. Nice. Like, I'm just so dumb. I can't even edit the title, bro. Inexcusable, bro. Like, what do I have to do to die here? Did I, like, hold? Like, what did I do? Like, I'm just stupid. I just held or something. Like, what the heck is my issue? So bad, bro. Anyone else would have verified this in like a week. The bright side, at least I didn't die at 48. But on the other hand, 48 is a place where you're never supposed to die, so dying there 5 times in one day is just like pathetic. It shouldn't even be impressive to not die there, but it is because of my performance. Gotta be the worst player of all time, bro. That's such an embarrassment. 31 times. Reasonable, real. Painful, just stupid. Like, I'd be fine dying if I died at like 59 or like 67 or maybe even like 42. Like, if it's something that's hard, I don't care. It's just not hard. These spots that I'm dying to. You're not gonna die at 47 or 48 again, I know. You're surely not gonna do that. And apparently I've already nerfed this twice. Oh my god. Oh, wow. So let's just put 16 now. Started the day with 9 deaths there. But sure, 16, why not? The GD saving system does not work. Go into the game files and manually back up your data if you ever want to like actually make sure it's safe. And never trust a system influenced by RobTop. Consistency is a little reassuring as long as it keeps up. It's just the deaths are something else. Oh, I just want to die at somewhere hard. I don't even want to beat the level. I know I'm not anywhere near beating the level, but I just want to get somewhere that I can be satisfied dying to. Wow. I don't have enough storage on my computer to clip every fail in this level, but I have them tracked in several places. I have them here and then in my phone. So, for some reason, I always think I got 92. Let's delete that. Yeah, this. Actually, this looks way better than it used to look. Like, all the pass rates are really high now. But, except for obviously 50%, 60%, 60%. This is reasonable, very reasonable to die here, but where's 57? Yeah, 90% pass rate, so there's no reason to die there. It would have been higher if I didn't die there again today, because I'm stupid, but... Wait, what's the pass rate for 48 right now? Is that like here? Oh my god, I tanked this so hard today. It would be like here before today. I dropped it at least 20%, bro. That's impressive. And one day. Let's see, how many? That's 186. And it's already been 2 hours. I don't think I'm getting a 200, but maybe, I guess. In theory, it's possible. Very unlikely, though. It works fine until you're over 1 megabyte of file size. If you have like basically any creator levels, save levels, as long as you're cooked. Or maybe it's 10 megabytes. Something really tiny. I haven't played the recent tab, so I don't know. Maybe it's still possible to get to 240 as I'm saying. We'll see. I had a lag spike at the end of the wave because the dumb game developer thinks he's the boss of everyone and think he knows best. Just stupid, can't make his game work and kills people who actually care about the game. Woohoo. I love superiority complexes. Cast a drone strike? I would love to. I don't got that power though. Excellent performance. So daily food routine most of the time, ramen, and then like whatever my girlfriend makes for dinner. It's normally like rice and steak and broccoli. You're stupid, but at least that's like a tiny bit hard. It's not like 57 or whatever I died to earlier. Actually, I wasn't touching any hitbox. I just noticed that. Wait. Let's look at this replay. And I'm not going to be able to zoom in here, but you can clearly see, like, I'm going to hit the red part, but I am a solid, like, 10 pixels away. How does Rob Top screw that up? We literally just say, like, oh, if the hitbox collide, kill you. So why is it killing you when they're not colliding? Hi CDS, welcome. I don't really do VCs in general. Good job. 35 deaths at 42. Impressive. Okay, 10 more wave deaths, or 10 more 40 deaths, and I hit 200. Level request stream? No. Not very much a fan of those. New death unlocked. Top 10 places to die. Top 10 deaths to get. It's fine. I'm a bit more consistent right now, but it doesn't mean anything if I'm just going to keep doing this. When did I find time to die at 51 8 times? What? Interesting. I do not remember getting here that much. Hi, Bob is Buff. Welcome. On the upside, my fingers warmed up. It's rare, but good. Good job. Good job. Great job. Fantastic performance. Good job. .38 .38 again. Oh, sure, just keep dying there. Don't adjust. Don't change from your mistakes. Just keep dying at the same spot. Good job. I mean, at least that's 2 wave attempts in a row again, but again, that should be the expectation, not an exception. 3 would be decent, but I doubt I'll do that. Never mind, I'll just be brain dead and die to a buffer. Effectively a buffer. Why would I get to the wave 3 times in a row anyway? I'm not good. No, it's just I'm a very bad player. None of my playtesters even mentioned it being hard. Why am I doing this, dude? I'm just so bad. Blah, 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 blah. Again, what are you doing? I had 9 deaths here at the beginning of the stream, and now I have 20. Like, what even is that? How? I've never seen anything like that. Like, that's such a turnaround. It's such an easy part. It's so easy. Embarrassing, bro. 6 more 40 attempts and I'll be at 200. It's not inconsistent, I'm just trash. Like, people never understand this value verification until everyone else plays it and then flukes everything because it's free. Like, I am just exceptionally incompetent. Again, I had 9 deaths through the first 50 streams at that part. So 20 deaths is not expected. I would expect like 9.2 deaths by this point, not 20. God, you're embarrassing, dude. 195. How many deaths is that percentage? 24. No, I'm not trash. I mean, I'm not mind blocked. I'm just bad. Like, I passed that part a couple times, so it's just trash. Like, there's no excuse to die there. It doesn't matter if I make up some imaginary, like, difficulty thing in my head. It's still my fault. Wow. Not even close. Why would you click there? You're so stupid, dude. Oh my god. 48 times 10. Times 10. Times 10. Times 10. Here. 48 times 20. Okay, so I was at 10. I've only died half of my times today. Like, I'm getting to the waves so often, and I'm getting past the hard parts so often. It's just I can't get past the easy part. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, I've died not at 48 11 times, and I've died at 48 10 times. Like, if I'm getting to 48 so much, I should have like 10 attempts past it. Or like at least 5 attempts past the wave. Like, how do I have 10 deaths at 40? I just don't understand how it's possible. Oh my god, dude. What the heck? My prime was 2022. November 2022 probably was when I was at the peak of my abilities. But throughout the whole year, really, I was like actually good at the game. Got 66 to 100 on Sinister Silence in a day. I beat Under Ruthless, which is harder than Tartarus, twice in a day. I took only a month to verify Mayhem, which this is easier than Mayhem. And this has taken me how many months now? Like 4 or something embarrassing. I was actually a very skilled player back in 2022. But I don't know how it's possible to have lost so much skill, but I have. You'd think 3 years of almost daily playing, and I would improve. But no, somehow not. I regressed dramatically. Dude, I would never have done that back in 2022. I'd never die at 48 in this back in 2022. I'd probably never even die at the late. Why would you hold so long? You have a whole 2-block long slope. You're just so stupid. Like, why can't I adjust? I know what I'm doing wrong. Every single time I go to practice it, it's the easiest thing of all time because it's the easiest thing of all time. And from 0, I just can't do anything. Like, okay, 11 deaths today. 11 deaths today, 21 total. Like, how is that ratio feasible? It just does not make sense. How stupid do you have to be, dude, to get these deaths? It's just insane even gameplay. Like, it's not hard. Like, the gaps are literally the gaps from high, or the gaps from, like, random other insane units. I don't know, I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but they're so easy. Like, I'm gonna verify this, and it's gonna be beat within an hour. Well, within an hour of getting rated, because who cares about unrated levels? And everyone's gonna be like, wow, he's so bad, or like, he overrated the level so much. No, you can tell exactly where everything is, especially after playing it for 46,936 attempts. Like, it's not really that memory. It's just a little learning. So like if I was doing like my first practice run and dying these parts, it would be a little bit explainable. Good job. You died to a 2-spike jump. I mean, just click right before the spike. Like, just look, like, only pay attention to the spike right in front of you. What the heck did I do? Top 10 things that I need to fix while playtesting, but I just haven't bothered to because I'm lazy and bad at the game. Hollow Knight Silk Song. Don't know what that is. I guess some extension of Hollow Knight, but I don't play Hollow Knight, so no. Dang, it's already 6:30. I need 4 more wave attempts, or not wave, 4 more 40 attempts, and then I will go. Could take 2 minutes, could take 2 hours. Good job. Good job. You're so good. Great job. Good job. Oh my god. So embarrassing, dude. So trash. How do you die to straight fire? You're the worst to ever touch this game, dude. How do you manage? Yeah, it's called Team Cherry. I don't really know what Hollow Knight is. I know it's got the little dude with the horns. And the, like... That's all I know. And it's a video game with some guy with horns. And maybe a shovel. Actually, that might be a different game. I don't know. I do like that I'm actually warmed up today, it's nice. My finger isn't stiff, it's crazy. It's crazy how it makes you play good, better. Apparently I can't count to 3 though. Good job. Good job. You're so good. I'm so proud of you for playing so good at this game. At this level, it's so hard and no one will ever beat. What a waste of an attempt. You're so stupid. Why would you die there? You pass the part that you mind block all day just to die at 50? Great job. I mean, I've died at 50 now as many times as I had died at... Actually, no, less. Wait a minute, hold up. Is this correct? Never mind. Okay, yeah. A little bit less than I had died at 48 before today. But who knows? Maybe that means I have 22 deaths here tomorrow. For all I know, based on how 48's going. 3 more 40 attempts. And I will be at 200. Great milestone. That nobody else will ever hit. It's sort of inconceivable to not be in that time. Good job. You're so good. I'm so proud of you. You're such a great player. Great performance. That was a very reasonable spot to die. I don't know why my stream is lagging. It shouldn't be. It doesn't say it's lagging on my end, but I'm sorry. I can just add it onto the pile of things that go wrong today. Specifically with my stream. IRL, chilling, as always. End the stream, chill for a bit, do some homework stuff, then go play basketball, and then watch TV, and just have an overall average chill day. Ding. I'm cooked. I'm fried. I have zero skill. Good job. Clicking the N key. Good move. Need 2 more times to 40. And then we'll end stream at 200.